Hey guys, Chris here with the Good Old Gamer. So today I came across something kind of interesting and I want to bring it to your attention and kind of get your feedback on this situation. So last week I went ahead and posed the question to you guys on which part of retro gaming are you guys most interested in, and 879 of you guys have voted. And I was going to go ahead and do a video on each of these categories individually, but instead I decided we'll just go ahead and do one big video on all of these particular topics. This is the reason why that video is taking a little bit longer. But in my investigation during this, I actually found a very interesting error with the game Max Payne. So this particular error, this corrupted JPEG error, kept popping up, and this was pretty recent. I've played Max Payne recently, a few months ago, a year ago, something like that, not too long ago, and it ran just fine. And I couldn't figure out any ways how to get around this particular error, which is obviously a major point of the video that I'm going to be doing. And I came across this thread over on the Steam forums, and this explains why. Apparently, it's because of the Ryzen 3000 processors, no fix yet. And I found this really strange. Typically, processors and changing of CPU architectures do not have any effect on games, but if you go through all of the comments on here, you'll see that everybody who has a Ryzen 3000 series processor is getting the exact same issue in Max Payne. So to test this out, I went ahead and just tried loading Max Payne on my 1600X system, and lo and behold, it worked just fine. So this is a very strange issue. I've never seen where a CPU architecture change actually breaks a game like this. And there's no way around it. I tried all the fixes and hacks and tricks and stuff that I'm going to show you in the following video, and none of them are working. And obviously that's due to it being a problem on the hardware level. So I wanted to do this video to give you guys a heads up. If you are a big fan of the Max Payne series, upgrading to a Ryzen 3000 CPU is not recommended right now. And it may never be. AMD actually responded to these guys saying that thanks for your response, all that stuff, but this is an old game from July 2001 and it won't be optimized, and essentially it's up to the game developers to go ahead and fix this. And that's not going to happen. I mean, Remedy and Rockstar, they really don't have anything to do with Max Payne anymore. So this game is essentially DOA on Zen 2. And for me personally, that's a real problem. I was actually thinking about selling off my 1600X system for some extra cash this holiday season. And now I'm actually thinking about selling off the 3600X. Now, this is only one game and one example. This is the only one that I've run across. But there may be others out there that I just haven't tested yet, and that's a real problem for me, because it's old software. People just want to go ahead and ignore the fact that these are things that people still play. For me personally, I very much enjoy Max Payne 1, 2, and even 3. 3's a little bit of a departure from the other two, but I enjoy its cinematic approach and its storyline. I actually liked it. So it's a series that I go back to every couple of years and have a great time with. And this is something that I plan to continue to do for the next 20, 30, 40 years, however long I'm on this planet. But if AMD hardware is going to cause issues that may or may not be resolved by the community, since it's only a small fraction of the community having this problem, no Intel users are having this problem, and no AMD users except for the Ryzen 3000 series. So I don't really know which way to go. I'm actually debating on selling off my Ryzen 3600X and keeping the 1600X for my living room PC and replacing the 3600 with my 2600X. So to me, I feel like I'm kind of stuck in this lose-lose situation. Either keep the faster processor that I've enjoyed and had no other issues with that I can see, but I would have to give up one of my favorite game franchises. Honestly, that's not going to happen for me personally. I will sell off the Ryzen 3000, stick with the 2000 series CPU that I have sitting in a box, and just move forward that way. I just wanted to bring this to your guys' attention. This isn't going to affect everybody. Not everybody cares about this series. And like I said, this is the only example where the Ryzen 3000 series has caused a major issue for me. But it keeps looming in the back of my mind, the fact that I even have this problem and have never seen this problem ever upgrading CPUs over the past 25 years or so. this is kind of strange, and it really does kind of turn me off. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the Ryzen 3000 series, but this is obviously a known and quantifiable issue, and the fact that it could happen in other titles that I just haven't tried yet leads me to shift away. Now, Zen 3, Zen 4, they may resolve this issue. It might just be some silly little architectural thing that could be resolved in the future. But for now, if you're a fan of the Max Payne series, stay away from the Ryzen 3000 series CPUs. Go Intel or go with the Ryzen 2000. And right now, you can actually get yourself the 2700 and 2700X for $150 to $200. So that's actually not too bad. That's the same price as the Ryzen 3600, but you get 2 more cores, 4 more threads, and yeah, it's a little bit cheaper. So that might be the way to go if you're a big fan of the game. If not, and you're like, I don't play old games, this might not affect you. But still, this is really important as I haven't seen anybody bring this up. And like I said, this is a big game series. A lot of older gamers like me do enjoy it and do like to go back and play it. So I wanted to go ahead and give you guys the heads up on this. But what do you guys think? Should I go ahead and sell the 3600X, or would you just go ahead and say, nah, I just wouldn't play that one game that you found that doesn't work and just move on? Overall, I'll be taking about a 20% performance hit, but realistically, I haven't seen any issue where my 2600X really was pushed beyond its limits. So for me, I don't think that it really matters. I'd rather have the compatibility over the performance. That doesn't make too much of a difference to me at this time, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts on that. I'm going to continue working on my bigger video for how to get retro games up and running. Like I said, this is the only wall that I hit that I could not push through with any game or any way. So I wanted to bring this to your guys' attention if you're looking to upgrade this holiday season. But that's all I have for today. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Please share with friends. That really does help me out. And that's all I have for today, and I will catch you guys in the next video.